I'm sorry for my eyes, for my mascara, you know, the makeup and all. I fucking don't care right now. Can this spend 3 months sleeping right there? Michael? You're not at school, you're...
Still asleep? Yo, where you get that ring from?
This officer.
Took it from my neck. Why, you want it? Nah, you keep it, Sherrod.
Back.
I'll go get Bubbs ready for school.
Take care of him. Duquan, we need you for that.
First, we're gonna give you the corner up on Pacing. Used to be Bodie's old corner. Now it's yours. Then we got this other thing.
The fact that you're not reacting when they are saying that you're taking Bodie's corner, meaning that Bodie is dead.
I thought you stuff.
He was the one noticing you, Bodie!
You heard about Bodie?
What about?
Bodie, from our place?
Yeah, what?
Shot dead in his farm. Midnight shift caught him. For real?
Yes, because of them seeing him with you. He didn't even have the time to talk to you, right? Oh, and till the end of this episode, it's only gonna be that, you know, like, they're gonna turn the knife again and again.
What we need to say is, we'll be in touch.
It's a no.
Oh, no, you not. You ain't gonna take my son away from me. Not for this.
The money, you mean?
Remember who I am. In here, in Baltimore, in any place you could think of calling home, it'll be my word that finds you. You ain't come down here to say my son could be anything he damn pleased.
Except a soldier.
It's okay. It's better.
Who the fuck would want to be that if they could be anything else to London?
Give the kid a fucking chance!
You cut me off too.
You still got me. You'll get by. But you gonna let go of that boy. That.
Thank you, Webby. With all of my heart, thank you. I didn't believe that Webby would accept.
Think about that Republican ass. It's not the flesh of his political fathers.
You left it on the table. Snoop, son of a bitch. He was gonna make me beg and call a press conference so the world could see me on my knees. 2 years. I can pay.
You did the right thing.
Hey, Duquan.
You have a gift for Chris?
I'm on my way there. Where's your book bag? Oh, it's, I was about past the house again.
You're not going to school anymore.
It's a present. For you did. It's for your desk. That's great, Duquan. Thanks. Stop past any time. We know how it's going with it. Okay.
Michael is taking care of you, you're taking care of Bug, but you're not going to school anymore. And please, you know it.
It's the thing with these bodies. Unless you're never getting up on it. It's under Daniels. He's got suction now. You can deliver.
You want to come back?
I just feel like I owe it now.
To Bodie!
This kid. One kid.
You wanted the bodies in the houses?
They dropped him in the street.
That's the best homage that you can make. To have Marlowe for Bodie. I think so, McNulty, you're gonna be okay.
Jimmy Possible.
Yeah. Oh, I'm crying since it happened, like.
It's okay. What? You tried. You don't need to feel bad.
It's your new foster home?
Thanks.
I'm in a group home.
Alright, ready this way.
And they know what he did, that he was a snitch and all.
Get your top bunk over there.
They're gonna make him pay. They're gonna hurt him. They're gonna kill him, baby. Because of the fact that he's a snitch and just because they're hungry kids, you know. You tried, I know that you tried hard. I need you to find a solution, a better one. I'm tired of crying.
You sure?
But it's not for Bodie, it's for one of these kids.
That's because I can't use you. I think I can do this and keep myself away from myself.
I think also.
If that makes any sense.
At least something great during this episode. You coming back in major units.
I'm students.
How many?
What's up, 20? 22. Where are you in the one? Back to square one. We're in here for the long haul.
An entire season?
You coming?
Tell me that you didn't give him
Maybe later.
any medicine, you know, like... You did a good thing, Kima, by bringing him. That guy. We know him. Oh, Bubbs! You want to finish me with this episode? You want to destroy me, my heart? All of my love for these characters, like... Michael? Why, Michael? Why? Because they told you to do it? Like, it didn't even... Oh, that's it, Michael. You killed someone. You're a soldier. Thank you, Weebay. Thank you so much. Kima, you're back too? You're gonna have him for Bodie. Ah. Omar? Oh, Marlo. Okay, we have the preparation of the next season. You don't have enough place. Duquan, you're back. You're one of the corner boys. Aujourd'hui. Kennard, all of them. They are the new group.
Now you're gonna be late.
Go.
Ah! Denis? Stay strong, Nate. It it was awful. I mean, it's fucking well written. I love this show. I love how it's done. I love how it's played. It's a fucking good show and I love it. But it was awful. This episode for me was awful. I have the impression like it was not a roller coaster of emotions. It was really like only bad emotions. It was only me crying during half of the episode, meaning during 40 entire minutes. I felt really like a truck hit me and just rolled on me again and again. This episode began with Bubbs who wants to be arrested because he killed that boy. I was like, it's gonna be okay, I suspected that maybe he would try to kill himself, but no, he's confessing that because he wants to be in jail. That's the punishment that he wants. Not even a minute later, he's really trying to kill himself. I was so afraid of him being back, out there. But no, he is into an hospital, people are watching him, keeping an eye on him. He's clean. Tell me that they're not gonna give him any medicine, because it couldn't help him, he would go back on drugs, another kind of drugs, but still. And right there we saw him crying and all, but he's gonna be helped by this guy, and Kima also is keeping an eye on him, for now she didn't talk with him, but okay for Bubbs. It's bad, it's so bad. It's the worst ever, things which happened to him during this season. He was bullied that much, he was betrayed, he was left alone to die, being hurt, beaten like that. He believed into someone and because of him that someone was killed, a kid. Really the worst ever for Bubbs. Even if he was clean, he can't even blame the drugs, for that. Do you understand what I mean? And the 4 kids. Ney is the one who is having, the best hand. Ney. When at the beginning, season 1, episode 1, we could have been like, that's it, he's the one bragging, about being a part of the drug business. He was the one already working for Bodie. He was the one who didn't have any choice because he was his Weebei's son. And in fact, at the end, Weebei is accepting to let him go, to give him a chance. I don't know if Ney can succeed, and we have that little scene at the end with Donut coming, being like, hey, you're there, I know where you are, and also it's really the writers telling us that Ney is gonna have that temptation of going back every time, like it was the case also for Denis, Denis going back out of jail, he tried to do good, but he had the temptation of coming back and he tried it, but in fact after that he refused, he tried his gym training and it worked. But really, right there with that final scene, it was to tell us that Ney is gonna have this temptation all of his life and it's gonna be hard for him, but he can do it. I trust the kid for that. At least I want to believe that he's gonna do it, because really he's not made to be one of the corner boys, one of the punks, or more than that, even less, to be more than that. So I want to believe into it. Randy being back, into a foster group home, I don't know how to say it. I knew that these guys would treat him like that. They know that he's a snitch. They would hurt him like that, and Randy also knew it. The fact that he said to Carver, it's okay, I saw that you tried. It can feel good because we saw him, being so mad at Carver, like, you made me a promise and you betrayed me, all of that. So for him to say that, it means that truly Randy saw it and it was his way to thank him for that. But Carver understood also that by letting Randy right there, the kid is gonna suffer a lot. I hope that it's not gonna last for a long time. I hope that it's gonna find a good foster place, or that Carver is really gonna do it, is really gonna take him. I would want that so much. So much. If it can be possible, I want that. I think that it would be great also for Carver in his life. And we have Michael, who totally accepted to be a part of Marlowe's team. He was trained to be a soldier, and right there he proved that he can be a soldier. He just killed that guy without even thinking about it, without even asking a question, just doing it like that, without any emotion, any feeling. And okay, you have a good place now for Bug, but what you're doing into that place, like, for sure he's not going at school anymore. And what example you're giving to your brother, you know, when you're talking like that in front of him, when you're acting like that in front of him. I love that Duquan is staying with them, so he's gonna keep an eye on Bug. But Duquan is not going at school anymore. He's one of the corner boys. It feels like a waste, you know, for Duquan, because after all of what Priest did for him with him, we could have hoped, you know, better for Duquan. He did so great and all. But on another hand, I said it, Michael, he proved his loyalty to Duquan. He was the one to offer him a place to stay. He was the one to defend him in front of Ney. And at other occasions, he defended him. So Duquan has no reason to doubt, you know, to have some doubts about Michael and to not follow him with that. Oh, these kids. They had my heart during this entire season, and I was so sad and so... Oh, I think that I have no mascara anymore, like really, they had all of me. For the cops, they found all of the bodies, but they have no proof, no witness, nothing to connect that to Marlowe. So the only progress that they made during this episode is the fact that they found all of these bodies. They have the major crime unit which is gonna take care of it, with Kima and McNulty back into it. Not Herc. Herc was at his trial and we didn't have the end of it. I'm voting for taking his stripes and that's all, you know. I don't want him to be fired, but he needs to have a lesson, you know, for what he did. Even if, you know, it was not what they have against him, I have a lot against him, so I want him to be punished for that. But yes, for the cops, that was the only real progress, in fact. Corvin is not gonna have his program. Tommy, what happened with the governor, all of that, that was fun in a weird way. But Corvin, you did something great right there with this program, because we saw the progress that he made on Ney, but we saw also that for the other ones, for Zenobia, for some of the other kids like that. Is it gonna stay? I'm not sure, but at least they're gonna try. It can be cool. It's a better deal, you know, it's a better end conclusion than Amsterdam. For sure. I don't want to talk about Bodie. I'm gonna cry again. You saw how much I cried for Poot and his fake death. I don't know what else to say than what I said, you know, during the break that I took. I really didn't imagine that Bodie could be killed. Before this episode, even during this episode, seeing that he was seen with McNulty, seeing that that guy was telling it to Marlowe, seeing that Chris and Snoop, they were on the same streets and they wanted to kill him, seeing that he was not running away, I don't know why. I was like, okay, maybe Bodie, he saw them, so he can do something against them, he can have them. Like, I truly thought so. Yes, I'm the delusional girl into the place, you know, into this room. Yes, I'm that girl who is always in denial. I accept fully that role, you know, because it's really what was happening inside of my mind. Even if during 1 second I thought that maybe Poot would do it. And that truly, it killed me, because it was really an option for me, like, They did it for Wallace, both of them. They had this conversation about killing Wallace, it was part of the game. Like they killed little Kevin, so Poot could have said the same for Bodie, you know, even if it was his friend. Wallace was one of their friends, you know, like... The fact that from the season 1 episode 1 we have only Poot left. Bodie, I loved so much the relationship that he had with them, with Carver, Herc, McNulty. It was almost a friendship, you know, at this point. All of that thing, you know, about getting out of that kid place, I can't remember, you know. And Herc and Carver were like, yes, we're gonna interrogate him. It was during season 1, I think, like, I never forgot that moment, like, I never forgot when they ate together and they played together and all, like, Bodie. I'm so sad, you know, thinking of Bodie, and I was like, if one day I'm rewatching The Wire, watching the first episode, I'm gonna make some breaks just to cry for them, for all of them, that I'm gonna see during season 1, episode 1, and who are gonna die during this show, like. Really, rewatching the episode 1 of the season 1 of this show, it's like really just watching dead guys being programmed, you know, to be killed at some point. So now for the final season, we're gonna have all of them trying to catch Marlowe. But Marlowe is trying to catch the Greek, I mean, maybe to make a deal with the Greek directly without Proposition Joe, or maybe to take the place of the Greek. Like, I don't know. That was an exhausting final, that was an amazing final for how it was written. Everything was logical, you know, everything was so well written, everything was intense, powerful, meaningful. I love all of this casting, how they played it, like the little scenes, like the big ones. I loved everything. But for me, it was so painful. I'm gonna take a little break, you know, between seasons. On purpose, you know, like truly. I know that normally I plan to watch the first episodes of the season 5 like in some days, 4 or 5 days. I think that I'm gonna take more than 1 week, like I really need to take a break right there before beginning the new season to mourn a little the people that were lost, because I have the impression also that we're not gonna have news about all of these kids except maybe for Duquan and Michael, but Randy and Ney, I'm not sure. So I need to say goodbye also to them, and for Randy to really to let him into that situation, it's rough. Okay, it's all for you and for me for this episode, for this season 4, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye. Maybe it's better, you know, if you can't see me really great because it's so dark and all, maybe because of that you are not seeing the face that I have right now, all of the tears that I had and which really ruined entirely the mascara, the makeup, and the fact that I have really eyes like that right now. Maybe it's better.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.